So they're at the club today. This guy here and this girl here, they're both at the club, having a good time. They're both having a blast. Both of them are having a blast here at the club. This guy is dancing, having a good time. This girl is also dancing, and they're really having a blast at the club, really having a blast. And the two of them, they really start to hit it off. They start to hit it off together, meaning that they really are having a good time together. They are enjoying being with each other. So they really start to hit it off at the club. And so he's talking to her, she's laughing, they're really hitting it off together. And then they start making out. So look at that. The guy and the girl, they have started to make out in the middle of the club. How romantic. How romantic. They're making out right in the middle of the club. They're making out. So these two are really hitting it off together. That's for sure. Now the next day, the man, this guy here, he wakes up, he stretches like this, stretches like this, and you know what? He's in a pretty good mood. He's in a good mood. He's actually in very high spirits today. He's in very high spirits. Why is he in such high spirits today? Well, it's because of the girl from the last night. It's because he made out with a girl last night. That's why he's in such high spirits today. Because he made out with this girl and he's still thinking about her. Even when he's eating his breakfast at the kitchen table, even while he's eating his breakfast, he's still got this girl on his mind. She's still on his mind. And he's thinking about her a lot. And he's in really high spirits. He's in a good mood because of this girl that he made out with in the night before. Even while he's at work, he's still thinking about this girl who he made out with at the club. So he's in a good mood. He's in really high spirits today. And here he's supposed to be pouring his dog some water. He's pouring some water into the dog bowl. However, he's not really paying attention. He's not paying attention to what he's doing. He's checking his phone. I think maybe he's checking his phone to see if the girl who he made out with, has texted, to see if she has texted him. And so he's pouring the water into the dog's bowl, but the water is overflowing. The water is overflowing over the dog's bowl. The dog's bowl is already full with water, but he's still pouring more water into the dog's bowl. So it's overflowing. And really, he's not paying attention. He's very distracted because he's thinking about this girl who he made out with at the club the last night. And so he goes back to the club and he joins the line here, or we can say the queue. So he joins the queue, and there are many people waiting in the queue. And then there's the bouncer. So this is the bouncer. Now the bouncer decides who gets into the club and who does not get into the club. It is his job to decide and choose who's getting into the club and who's not. So he's lifting up the rope for this girl here. So she's getting in. And this guy, he is next in line. Now he's at the front of the queue now. So he's at the front of the queue and it's his turn to go in next. And finally, he does get in the club. However, sadly, when he gets into the club, he sees something that he did not expect. He sees something that he really didn't expect to see. He sees the girl from the last night, the one he made out with, but she is now making out with some other guy. She's making out with this dude, this dude here. So the girl is now making out with this dude, this random dude. Who is this guy? Don't know. She's making out with this random dude here, this random guy. And you know what? He is heartbroken. He is absolutely heartbroken. He was hoping to come and see this girl again, but it looks like she's making out with this random guy. So he's heartbroken. Now, the previous day, he was in really high spirits. He was in a really good mood. He was in high spirits. Now, he's really now in low spirits. Now, he's there in low spirits, and he is heartbroken. Now, he is absolutely heartbroken because he liked this girl. He was looking forward to seeing this girl again, but she was making out with some dude at the club. So he's heartbroken, and you know what? Through the whole day, he's thinking of this girl, and he's really in low spirits now. He's thinking about this girl, and he's heartbroken. And then he gets home, and he sits down on his sofa, and his dog comes over. His dog comes over to comfort him. The dog can feel like the guy is in pretty low spirits. And so he comes over to make him feel better. And the dog takes his paw, this is the dog's paw, and he kind of touches the guy's hand. He touches his hand to try and make him feel better. And the guy really appreciates it. He really appreciates it. And you know what? He starts to think, you know, at the end of the day, things aren't so bad, right? At the end of the day, he's still got his pets, he's got his dog, he's got his cat, he's got his apartment. At the end of the day, it was just some girl at the club. You know, he only met her once. He should not really be heartbroken over some random girl that he met at the club. And at the end of the day, things aren't so bad in his life. He's got his dog, he's got his cat, he's got his apartment, he's got food, he's eating ice cream, he's comfortable. So, you know, at the end of the day, things are not so bad like he thought they were. Just because there was some random girl at the club who he saw making out with some other random dude at the club. At the end of the day, things aren't so bad. And he feels gratitude for what he has. He feels the gratitude for what he has. He feels grateful. He feels more grateful for what he has in his life. He's got his pets, he's got his apartment, he's got food. Things aren't so bad. At the end of the day, everything really is fine. And he doesn't need to be in such low spirits. He doesn't need to be heartbroken over some random girl, because really at the end of the day, everything is fine. So he feels a bit more grateful for the things that he does have. That's the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed. I will see you in the next one.
Hello guys. If you want more videos, go to EnglishSponge.com. On the website, you will find videos from many different teachers, some British teachers and some American teachers. The videos are organized by level A1, A2, B1 and B2, so you can choose which level you want to listen to. So, go to EnglishSponge.com. The link is in the description of the video.